Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, and today is a nice easy job on my LR4. If you have an issue with your start-stop functionality on your dash, which is represented by a little round circle with eco written inside and a line through it, and that stays on constantly, then most likely your auxiliary battery that powers your start-stop functionality has failed. This is very common on the LR4s, I think a lot of the Jaguar range as well. And what it means is that you have to fit a new battery, which is one of these. Nice small little thing that sits within the engine compartment. So let's get out there and I'll show you how to fit one. Okay, so you can see that we have the eco light on, which is the start-stop function on my LR4, and that is controlled by a small auxiliary battery that sits within the engine compartment. And if you have this light come up on your dash, maybe it stays on and sometimes it goes off, or it stays on constantly, it generally means that that battery is at the end of its life. So it's a case of just swapping it out and making sure that that light then goes out when you're using your start-stop function. So let's get to the engine bay and show you where it is. Okay, so here is the engine bay, and on the left hand side, which is the driver's side here in the UK, you will see this box here with two clips. So we'll just lift that one out. That's one, and there's another one just hidden down there. You might need a screwdriver if you can't get to it, and then you lift and just pull towards you, and that exposes where your brake fluid is and a few other bits and pieces. But the bit that we're interested in is here, and just under that cover is a very small and neat battery, and that is your start-stop functionality battery, which is the one that we need to change. So let's get unplugging all of this and put in the new one. Okay, so we have the battery disconnected. Top tip, I guess, is to remove these two bolts on top, because they are attached to mainly the positive side. That needs to be undone before you undo these. So negative off, positive off. And to remove the battery now, there's this black bracket across the top, and you might just be able to make out if it's going to focus. I don't think it is, but there it is, that bolt, which is a 10mm at the bottom. So undo that, and then we can slide this bracket out and remove the battery. Okay, so you can see that I've removed the battery, and there's the bracket, and attached to the bracket you would have seen me just removing this clip here. This clip holds the pipe that joins into the battery for the overflow. So if your battery has a bit of an upset, then yeah, it drains off somewhere and doesn't mess up your nice battery holder or battery bay. So here we have the old battery with the cover that comes from the manufacturer. So we'll take that cover off and put it onto the new one and start refitting. so we have refitted the new battery, and obviously make sure that you remember how everything came apart so you can put it back together in the same way. But everything has gone back together nice and neat. All the clip and the pipe into the battery, all of the screws and bolts nice and torqued down. So just this clip, and when you do take this clip off, be careful because it is 1, 2, 3, 4 sides that need to be just clipped out, and then that slots back in nice and neatly. I found using one of those just helped lift each of the corners so they don't break. And that is it. We'll put the cover back on like so, and that is how you change your auxiliary battery for your start-stop function on an LR4.